Hey, it's Ross Tucker, as usual, breaking down everything that happened in Wild Card Weekend in the National Football League with my takeaways, and it starts with where's the close games? At least a few of them were competitive going into the late third quarter, but by the time the fourth quarter rolled around, not a single game was really in doubt. The closest outcome in all four matchups was the Texans only beating the Raiders by 13 in a game that, quite frankly, was not even that close. So, not the drama that we were hoping for in Wild Card Weekend. Some of the away teams were able to hang for a while, but that's really one of the big takeaways is that the games weren't close, and hopefully the divisional round will be a lot more competitive. The games weren't close because the home teams were utterly dominant, which is good news and bad news, right? The good news for those teams that were playing at home is they were able to take care of business. They were able to play extremely well, especially in the second half, and win handily. That's great news, except for the fact that now all four winners, Seattle, Houston, Pittsburgh, and Green Bay, have to go on the road. So if the trend of dominant teams at home continues, it could be one and done in terms of victories this postseason for the four teams that really look primed and ready. I'd say, without the exception of the Houston Texans, of being able to make some noise in the playoffs moving forward. I think anybody can look and see Seattle has a chance to beat Atlanta. The same thing with Green Bay against Dallas. And finally, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The way they looked against the Dolphins, you better believe that they've got a shot against the Chiefs as long as Big Ben is healthy. And that's my third and final takeaway. The injuries, in particular to Big Ben Roethlisberger and Jordy Nelson, something to really keep an eye on throughout the week. Now, it does seem like Big Ben always has some type of injury that he's dealing with. So I fully expect him to play. We'll just see how effective he can be. Jordy Nelson might be a different situation. He took a vicious blow from Leon Hall to his ribs. And I know the Packers were able to score and perform well without him, but he has been awesome all year. He's my comeback player of the year. And if the Packers don't have him, that could be a major, major problem against the Dallas Cowboys.